Hi, welcome. So in this video, we are going to continue with the select commands, and the function we are going to look at today is the join function. So this is a very important function because it is just like the when you are trying to do a VLOOKUP in Excel or index match or XLOOKUP. So there are times you need to join two tables together because they have a primary key. Maybe table 1 is just a staff table, and then the staff matricule are there, and then table 2 is like the sales, and then the figures of the sales are there, but the matricule of the staff are still there. So you want to join these two tables to create a database so that you can be able to know sales per staff name, sales per staff sex that were not necessarily in the sales report. So this is very important for analysts to know, because it's one of the key things that really distinguishes the data analyst role from maybe the database or the other roles, because you really have to join tables to get your analysis multi-dimensional. So let's just go straight to the computer and look at the joins. So if you remember, we have our recap here, so we can go make our comment here. We have select, then you have from. Now you'll be adding join here, and then join always comes with on. So you've been learning the new syntax and you're improving them every day. So join comes with on. Then now you continue as we have done before, where group by, and then if there was a having, in case you had it, and then order by, then limit. So the commands are increasing every day, and I hope you're getting them right. So let's close that, and then here we are. So let's look at these two tables that we have here. Remember, we have this database created in a previous video, so you can always go back and take a look. Also, to install Workbench, we have a video we showed you how to install Workbench. There might be some dependencies like C distribution, but just try to Google and try to get a way to install Workbench, and then let's do the same thing like we are doing here. So I'll just check out these two tables. So the first one is the staff salary. So let's just open them up, and then we refresh ourselves of what is there. So select star from staff salary. I'll just run this one. So we remember that we have staff ID, job title, salary, and then now we can also run the other one too. So select star from staff demographic now, and then we can run this one too. And then we remember ourselves, we have staff ID, first name, last name, age, gender. So we are going to discuss today mainly there are four types of joins. There's inner join, left join, right join, outer join, but the most common is the left right join, and then you can also have the outer join. So in this video, we're going to focus on the left to right, and then you can also continue on the next video where we are going to look at how to do outer join in MySQL, and we continue with the series. So let's just understand what we are about to do first before we go on. So the first thing is, here we have this staff ID here in the staff demographic table. So the staff may be staff 101, 102, 103, 104. And right down here, the data is in such a way that there is 109, but there is no 110, 111 in the staff ID table. But when you run this other one here, there is 109, 1010, but no 112. So this you'll be able to see how you can use the left join to join based on maybe the left table. They list out everything here, and then they do a lookup on the other table, or on the right table, list out everything that is available on the right table, and then do a lookup on the other table. So let's just start writing that, and then you're going to understand better. So we are just going to say here, select star from. Now you just take one of the tables. So let's say if we start with the staff demographic table, so that would already start looking like our left table by default because it's the first one you're taking. So from staff demographic table, and then you're saying join. So now you're calling the join function. Join, which table are you joining to this staff demographic table? So we want to join the staff salary table to this staff demographic table. So we have to take staff salary table. So these two we are selecting, say take this, select from staff demographic, select every column from staff demographic, join with the columns from staff salary, and then you have to say on, because what is the key? What is linking the two? We saw that staff ID is common to both of them. Like if we run this again, just select this line and run. The name here is staff ID, and it's 101, 102. And then here also, if you run this, staff ID. So we can be able to get the first names into the staff salary, get all these details age into the staff salary by this join. So let's continue here. So join on. Now you have to specify the table, the column. So you call the table again, staff demographic, because there might be times where the column name of one might be staff code, the other one is staff ID, or staff matricule, the other one is staff ID. So you have to precise the column name as it is. So for now, the column name is staff ID here. Then you're saying join this on staff demographic dot staff ID equal to staff salary dot staff ID. So this on is telling you what are the two keys, the two columns that match each other. So you know that the staff demographic staff ID column is the same as the staff salary staff ID column. That's why you're using this on here like this. So if you just run this already, you see you have now a wider table, and the wider table is the staff ID, the first name, the last name, age, and then gender, which is what we expect from the staff demographic table. Again, because you started with the staff demographic table on the left, then now on the right you have the staff ID, job title, and salary, which is what we expect from the staff salary table. So this is actually the table on the right. So if now you wanted to change this to a left join, for example, left, you say left join. Let's run it. So now what you're getting is you're saying for the staff demographic, because what we got just the what is common with both of them. That's why you got 102 and 109. But now when you're taking the left join, you're like saying, let's look at the staff demographic again to refresh ourselves. So the staff demographic is 101, there's 109 and 112. So when you take that left join here and run it, you have the 101, 109, 112. So it ensures that all the staff ID of the left table is represented, compared to when there was no left join here. Watch this down here and run it. Yes, so you see you have the 101 to 109 because it is common. It is what is common to this staff demographic and what is common to this staff salary. So it's the inner join because it is taking what is common to both. And on the staff demographic, the 112 is present, but in the staff salary, there's no 112. Whereas on the staff ID, the 110 is present, but on the staff demographic, there is no 110. So this is a simple inner join which eliminates where there is conflict. And then if you want to ensure that all of the staff demographic is included, you make sure you add the left here. Just maintain the caps. You make sure you add the left here and run it. So you have all that is of the staff demographic. And what does it mean? It means if you change this to right, say we change this to right and we run, what do we get now? We see that actually it's the right table now, which is well filled, because remember the staff salary has the 110 and the staff demographic doesn't have the 110. So here you see that the 110 appears here, but since the right table was the key focus, you are like saying make sure that all the elements of the right table are included. That's what you're saying here. Make sure all the elements of the right table are included here. So it includes everything. And then where the left table doesn't have the value, you just put a missing value. So you see that here it just has a missing value here. So if, for example, you now say, for example, you've now had a table. So from this table, you can be able to continue to work normally, like this is a table that you had, and then you can do maybe say where job title equals to accountant, or where salary equals to, or where first name equals to. So you can do that. Let's just say, for example, you can continue now with this same here, continue from here, where group by having order by. So we could say, for example, where maybe job title equals to analyst. Let me put that analyst. Then we run this. Let's just run just this one. So you can see that we have the two analysts here. We have the job title equals to analyst here, analyst 2. So this you can continue with your where, and if you had a group by to do, you could always continue with a group by having order by limit and others. So you can also not necessarily use this star all the time. So you could just decide to say, I just want to see maybe the first name and the salary, and I already know that these are analysts, for example. So you must not always use the star. You can take the first name, for example, comma, then maybe salary, for example, and then you run this. So you get the first name James, that's the salary, the next name Rachel, that's the salary, and you know that the condition here is analyst. Or if you want to be more precise, you can add a job title here, for example, then add the salary here, and run it. And then you have this is James with the title analyst, and this is the salary. This is Rachel with the title analyst, and this is salary. So the joins can really be very interesting, and you could even join more tables on this table, because as soon as you're at this level here, for example, if you run this, as soon as you're here, this is a table. So if I say select first name, right, job title, salary, these are what I have. If, for example, I go back to the star that was there, then I run this, this is like a new table for me. So you could still come again and do another join, because this is a table. So you're like saying select from, right, join on. Then now you can see come again and add another table again here from, so that this is like one full table for you. Then you can add more tables and join and join. You can even join 3 tables, multiple tables. So I hope you're able to understand now how to join tables, how to use joins. It's very interesting to use it as an analyst to be able to have 2 tables link up together and form a bigger table. And you could even add more tables and more tables. So wish you good data luck. See you next video.